Attack on Titan continues. It is episodes 3 and 4 today. It looks like maybe a part 1 and part 2. A dim light amid despair, humanity's comeback. Aaron, he's like ready to sign up for things, ready to take the world on. Mikasa is like, hey, I'm the stabilizer, I'm the balancer here. Such interesting dynamics going on here. And then there's, who's the other one? Armin's like, dude, following along, I'm in too. I've had it. But I didn't know that I could take it. Like, this was a little bit more than I could take in the beginning. I wasn't sure I could even continue with this, and just to see the intense gore and bloodshed that goes on, because there's really no hope against Titans like this. Like, they're huge. They just got to peel people apart. But as a mental health professional, I can't stop. I need to look for mental health in everything I see. Don't forget, if you want the fully unedited episodes of this series or any other one we've done, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier is where it's at. It's got several series going on there. There's chat rooms over there for each series that I go into every day, get to talk to you about those, and a whole group of people that are great to get along with too. It's a great way to support a channel. We appreciate that, and also a great way to get a lot of extra content. Album reactions too. Patreon page, VIP tier, give it a shot. Without further ado. Okay. Does Aaron stick it out? Is he tough enough to get trained and go take on these dang Titans? Like, it's like they're going further and further into the walls here. What is it? The Maria, the Rose, the Cena? I've got a lot to learn, but I'm in. Let's go. A dim light amid despair. Humanity's comeback. Part 1.
おい貴様は貴様は何者だ
志願しなく出身アルミン・アルベルトです。
そうかバカみてえな名前だな親がつけたのか3列目後ろ向け
Third row
貴様は何者だ
はトロストク出身トーマス・ワグナーです。
違うぞ貴様は豚小屋出身家畜以下だ
自分は家畜以下であります。
あの恫喝には何の意味が
通過儀礼だ
Gotta tear them down to be able to build them back up. You know, you gotta tear people down. Part of this I don't agree with. Part of it I understand. When you are training someone for battle, they have to be responders. They have to be instinctual. They have to know exactly what they're so calculated that they can't have emotion go into it all. So they just try to strip them of all that. But that's part of being a soldier if you're going to fight.
すでに通過儀礼を終えた者には必要ない。おそらく2年前の地獄を見てきた者たちだ。面構えが違う。
You could see the look on the people who were there, who witnessed it, who saw everything that happened. They're not innocent anymore. They're the ones who have seen the bloodshed, and they're here for exactly what they know what they're here for.
そうか貴様は内地に行きたいのか
はい。
誰が座っていいと言ったこんなところでへこたれる者が憲兵団になどなれる者かそれは結構なことだ目指すといいだが王は貴様の体なんぞ欲しくない
King doesn't even care about you.
逆だコニー・スプリンガー最初に教えたはずだこの敬礼は公に心臓を捧げる決意を示すものだとおい貴様何をやっている貴様だ貴様に言ってるんだ何者なんだ貴様はなぜ貴様は芋を食べた
それは何故人は芋を食べるのかという話でしょうか。
It's all over her face. Oh, this is scaring me.
半分どうぞ。
半分
おいあれは
脱落者よ。開拓地への移動を願ったの。
そんな
Dropouts.
ま
Like,
だ
let me
初
just
日
work
な
in
の
the
に
field.
仕方ないさ力のないものは去るしかない。そうだった
Same as
か
him.
それはってことはよその日もいたよなおい見たことあるのか超大型巨人
Oh, so now they notice like you're from that place where actually this big attack took place. Did you see those people? Because some of these people I'm seeing never saw the giants come. They don't even know what the Titans are, I think. Oh my gosh. Remembering mom.
みんなもう質問はよそう 思い出したくないこともあるだろう。すまん、いろいろ違うぞ。
The trauma. It's all the PTSD.
奴らをぶっ殺して。
おいおい正気か。今お前調査兵団に入るって言ったのか。
ああ、そうだが。
おい
Come on, man. Come
俺は
on.
別に。お
Saved him. Well, he likes her.
なああんた。
Hey, you.
Oh.
He's all flush in his face.
とても綺麗な黒髪だ。
どうも。
She's like, thanks, man. That's it, bro. Gotta have more game than that. No
いい
riz.
だ、立体機動の訓練で事故になるかもしれんぞ。
わかった。
Oh, she's gonna cut it off.
おい、お前何人の服で何拭ったんだお前。
What do you do?
人との信頼だ。
Oh, wow. She's about to just die. Ran till she couldn't anymore. What in the world just happened?
まず先に水を飲まないと。
Like she's delusional.
神様ですか。あなたが。
おい、何やってんだお前ら。
あなたもいいことをするの。
こいつに貸しを作って恩に着せるためだ。
Ah,
高
not
さ
because
に
I'm
期待
nice.
できる。
俺はまだまだ初歩の初歩だが、この段階から立体軌道の素質は見て取れる。見ろ、全くブレがない。何をどうすればいいのか全てわかるのだろう。
何をやっているエレン・イェーガー、状態を起こせ。
なんだこれ、こんなのどうやって。嘘だろ。
うまくやろうとか考えなくていい。
Keeps trying.
前
Not
後の
giving
バラン
up.
スに気をつけて、腰巻きと足裏のベルトにゆっくり体重を乗せる。落ち着いてやればできるよ。僕にだってできたんだから。
There we go.
まあ明日には開拓地域だわ。役立たずに暮らせる飯はねえからよ。
エレン。気にしても仕方ないよ。
He has all the willpower, like of want to be this person, and just can't pull it through. It's like so much anger, rage, intensity, passion, but not with the skill development that he needs to be able to get through this. And other people have, I think that's Mikasa there with Armin, have this ability to just kind of just relax, let their body just be in control of their body more.
お前な、俺はあの日あの光景を見ちまったんだぞ。そんな理屈で納得できると思うのか。
でもその覚悟のほどは関係ない。
は、なんでだよ。
兵士になれるかどうか判断するのはエレンじゃないから。
You don't get to decide.
心配しなくていい。その時は私も一緒に行くから。
It's like, I'll go with you.
俺は逆に教えてほしいね。あんな無様な姿さらしといて正気を保っていられる秘訣とかをよ。
でもさ、お前昨日力のないものは去ればいいって言ってなかったっけ。あ、違ったか。才能のないやつは去るしかないだっけ。
Oh boy.
どっちだったっけ。
Using his words against him.
二人は
Hopeless
シ
and
ガンシナク
desperate.
の出身だよね。
そうだけど。
じゃあ巨人の恐ろしさも知ってるはずだ。なのにどうして兵士を目指すの。
あんなめちゃくちゃな奪還作戦を強行した王政があることを考えるとじっとしてられなかっただけで。
そっか。
二人はどこの出身なの。
僕とライナーはウォールマリア南東の山奥の村出身なんだ。
I
い
didn't
つ
know
し
what
か
it was.
それが何かの足音だと気づいて、そうして急いで窓を開けたら。
Oh my goodness. That's the thing. It looks like you've got two different types of people involved in this whole thing. One are people who've experienced all the tragedy, trauma, and they want to step in, much like in America, people who, after September 11th, wanted to go fight for the country and went over to the Middle East. Very similar in this, where you got people who have lived through it and they want to do something about it. Then you've got people who feel loyal or obligated to it because it's what they need to do for their country and for their society. People expect them to do that, and so they go do it. And those aren't as hungry of people as the ones who were there firsthand.
安全な内地に勤務できる憲兵団狙いで兵士を選んだ。それがダメだったら全て放棄するかもしれない。僕には自分の意志がない。
帰れなくなった故郷に帰る。俺の中にあるのはこれだけだ。絶対に何としてもだ。
Very determined. Oh, he seems so overwhelmed. Oh, with mom.
殺さな
Flashbacks.
きゃならねえと思った。
Oh, this is all the PTSD where all he can see is what's happened in front of his face with seeing mom killed that way. And the devastation that he couldn't do anything about. And so what he wants is to be able to do something about it to avenge her death. To be able to say, I went and took out the people that took you out.
巨人と遭遇しても心が折れることはなかったっていうのか。
ああ、まあ今となっては兵士になれるかどうかってとこだけど。
ベルトの調整から見直してみろ。明日はうまくいく。お前ならやれるはずだ。エレン・イエーガーだったっけ？
ああ、ありがとうよ。
He's
ライナー・ブラウ
acknowledging him
ン
now.
だよな。
That's pretty cool how it's like now we had this rut in, but I'm recognizing you by saying your name. You matter. You are somebody. And they say it back. And maybe they've got a bond here.
エレン・イエーガー、覚悟はいいか？
はい。やる。
Oh, yeah.
俺はやる。
Sweating, but he's going to try.
理屈なんか知らん。根拠もない。でも俺にはそれしかねえ。
Guts.
これが俺の武器だ。できた。まだ俺は。
下ろせ。ワグナー、イエーガーとベルトの交換をしろ。
はい。
Maybe a different belt.
貴様が使用していたベルトの金具が破損していた。
How about that,
ここが
man?
破損するなど聞いたことはないが、新たに整備項目に加える必要があるな。
適正判断は。
問題ない。修練に励め。
やったやったぞ。どうだミカサ、俺はやれる。
これで私と離れずに済んだと思って安心してる。
That is such an interesting comment by her because he's like, now you don't have to coddle me anymore because I can do it. And they're like, what do you think, Mikasa? And she's like, well, really, it's about the fact that now he's not scared that he has to leave me. Because if he would have been not fit and go out to the fields, he would have to leave me. He'd be all by himself. He really just doesn't want to leave me. He's codependent on me, is basically what she's saying. Truth of the matter is, that might be true because she's kind of somebody who just figures it out and does everything on her own, and she doesn't need any really help from anybody, and it kind of comes naturally. But isn't that insightful of her to tell them? It's not really a brazen confidence in him that now he can do anything. He just knows he gets to stay with me.
お前の息子が兵士になったぞ。
Wow. They must know his dad. So we go from part 1 into part 2, the night of the closing ceremony, Humanity's Comeback part 2. But you know what this is teaching me? This is teaching me at my age in life with what I do as a mental health professional, don't judge a book by its cover. When you're looking at anime or you're looking at different shows or things that I've never seen before, I could easily judge any of this just at face value by, no, that's no good. That until I really watch it and I get the perspective of what's going on. I don't even know everything that's going on. I'm learning as I go. But when I meet these characters and I see how they interact and I see the trauma that's involved and I see the life experience that's involved and I see the bonds and the relationships that are formed and how they're there for each other and how they deal with adversity. There's just so many things I learned from watching this that I feel grateful to have watched it, because I wouldn't have watched this before. And now you have been able to show me a way to watch something in a new way that teaches me something. And especially when it comes to mental health and learning that, wow, Aaron is like just trying to make it and he believes he's good enough. But due to that faulty equipment, it was telling him he wasn't good enough. And he was believing that for a minute until he finally had the guts and the willpower. And the teacher realized it was broken. And now he knows he can do it. And an interesting thing, did that teacher know his dad because he made that comment at the end? And he really wanted Aaron to be able to make it and be the same as his dad. So his dad's honor, his dad's legacy would be honored. So interesting. And that relationship with Mikasa and him, there's just so many dynamics here. Oh, let's get into this without further ado. And don't forget, if you want full unedited episodes of this or any series we do, go to our Patreon page, the VIP tier. It is a great place to be, a great community, chat rooms for every series we have. It's a great way to support us and what we're doing at the channel, and also a great way to get tons of extra content. Without further ado, the night of the closing ceremony, 8:50.
遅いぞ走れこのノロマどもどうしたアルレルト遅れているぞ
I tried to
これが
talk
本
him
番な
out
ら
of it.
貴様はここで巨人の餌だ
Titan food. Hang in there, hang in there.
風ライナー・ブラウン屈強な体格と精神力を併せ持ち仲間からの信頼も厚いアルミン・アルレルト体力面で劣るものの座学で非凡な発想を見せる
Man, Armin knows what's up. Very smart.
兄レオンハート斬撃に火の打ちどころがない連帯性に難がある孤立気味ベルトルト・フーバー潜在能力は極めて高いが積極性に欠けるジャン・キルシュタイン立体機動はトップクラスだが抜き見すぎる性格が圧力を埋めやすい
ありがとうよじゃんお前の後を追って正解だったぜ
サシャ・ブラウス型破りな勘の良さがあるがそれゆえに組織行動には向かない
Kind of on
コ
her
ニー・
own.
スプリンガー小回りの利く軌道が得意しかし頭の回転が
They
や
all
や
have they all have something that they bring to the table that's their unique skill and trait, and they also have areas for growth, places where they're not quite at the level they need to be, or things that they haven't paid attention to try to get better.
ミカサ・アッカーマンあらゆる科目を完全にこなす
Every
歴
area.
代でも類のない逸材との評価は妥当エレン・イエーガー目立った特技はないが他ならぬ努力で成績を伸ばしたそして
It's like Mikasa, she just has everything. And it's kind of like she knows it, and she doesn't even have to try really hard to have it. But look at what he says about Aaron. He has no real specialties, but he's improved his grades.
特技は
Man.
悪い力の加減が下手だよ兵士が人なんか相手にしてどうする獲物に素手で対応しようなんてバカのやることだ
相手が何であろうと大砲でも格闘術でも使いこなしてな、それが力を持つ兵士としての責任だと思う
また教官にバレないようにうまいことサボってるな
よーしエレンあの不真面目なやつにも説教だ兵士とはどうあるべきか教えてやろうじゃないか
おいなんだその言い草すげえ怒ってるいつも怖い顔してると思ってたけど本当に怒った顔は比じゃねえな行くぞなんだ足蹴られたのか待てよ兄これにはやり方があるんだって
Man. She walks away with it. Annie's that one, like they were saying, she's slacking off because the people are watching, like the teachers aren't watching. So she just kind of, that's how she does it. When they're watching, she's on and does what she's supposed to do. When they're not, she's just whatever. And he comes up and challenges her. She gets ticked off, goes after Aaron, takes him down, and then whatever, just walks off with it.
対人格闘術なんか点数にならない。普通はああやって流すもんさ。憲兵団に入って内地に行く権利をもらえるのはどうしてこんな茶番になると思う。
さあ、なんでだろうな。
Wow.
それが人の本質だからでは。
It's like she's figured out the game, and like it doesn't matter what we do, it's just going to end up this way. So I'm not going to play the game. Like they already picked who they're going to pick, or they already know who they're going to pick, and the better you are at fighting, the less you're going to get out to the Titans anyway. So it doesn't matter. I can't quite figure that out. Like why they're picking, why they wouldn't take the best fighters to be able to go out and do this, but she's got something figured out, and I need help trying to know what is it that she's figured out here, because she seems super smart and super talented too. It's her will and her resolve that's kind of like, what's the point? Why bother? It's not going to amount to anything anyway that I can't figure out.
こんな簡単な矛盾。奴らは巨人から離れるために巨人殺しの技術を高めてやがる。
王の近くでの仕事なんてこんな光栄なことはない。
おいマルコ、おりこぼらないで言
So
え
is that
よ。
where they take the most skilled of them and keep them there inside the interior to guard the king and to guard the place? And the least skilled people they send out to be able to face the Titans? Is that what she was saying? Like, if you're one of the best here, you're going to stay here and you're going to protect what we have here. So it's really a trick.
ここだって5年前までは内地だったんだぞ。
Huh, this used to be
何
the
が言いたいん
interior.
だ、エレン。
じゃあ内地に行かなくてもお前の脳内は快適だと思うぞ。巨人から遠ざかるために巨人殺しの技術を磨くって仕組みをよ。
今
Like
さら何
everybody's wanting to get trained. I guess that's the system. Everybody wants to get trained to become one of these police to get a better life. Like I'm protected, I've got food, I got a place to stay, everything's taken care of. And I don't have to go out there and risk my whole body being ripped apart by these Titans.
ふざけんなよてめえ。話せよ、破けちゃうだろうが。服なんてどうでもいいだろうが、羨ましいよ。はあ、何言ってんだ。
こいつはただ感情を発散しているだけの、今までの俺だ。今は違
う。今何しやがった。
お前がチンタラやってる間に痛い目にあって学んだ格闘術だ。
She saw it too.
楽して感情任せに生きるのが現実だって。
今しがた大きな音が聞こえたが、誰か説明してもらおうか。
Not me. I'm good.
サシャが放棄した音です。
そして
Keeps
訓練
feeding
生
people potatoes.
218名が卒業にこぎつけた。
218.
心臓を捧げよ。
So Garrison Regiment protects the walls. That's the one that makes sure the wall's protected. Of course, the outer wall's gone at this point. Scout Regiment, which risks life and limb.
壁外の巨人領域に挑む調査兵団。
Oh, to go
そして
outside the
王の
walls.
下で民を統制、秩序を守る憲兵団。
Military police are basically just cops that are around, keeping order around the place. So probably a lot of people don't want to go out and face the Titans. And they'd rather do the walls or the police.
ここまでたどり着いた。今度は俺たちが巨人を食い尽くしてやる。
俺がエレンより下なんだ。
Ah, competition.
憲兵団に
Jealous.
入らないって本気なのかエレン。勝てるわけない。
Oh boy.
お前だって知ってるよな。今まで何万人食われたか。人口の2割以上失って答えは出たんだ。
勝てないと思うから諦める
Hey,
のか。
give up, man.
その
Dude, I don't want you on my
ここま
team.
で人類は敗北してきた。それは巨人に対して無知だったからだ。
See, once you learn about your enemy, once you learn about the other side, the other team, you recognize what they're capable of and you learn skills and traits and have the motivation and the fight, the grit and the power inside you to go out and take them down another way. Just because they're huge doesn't mean we can't take them down. Otherwise, we are forever lost.
冗談だろ。俺は巨人を一匹残らず駆逐して狭い壁の中から出る。それが俺の夢だ。 人類はまだ本当に敗北したわけじゃない。
僕は調査兵団に入る。
アルミン本気か。お前座学はトップなんだからそれを生かせよ。
死んでも足手まといにはならない。
私も調査兵団にする。あなたが駐屯兵団に行くのなら私もそうしよう。
I will stay with
エレン
you.
は私と一緒にいないと早死にするから。
Boy, that's the thing I'm trying to figure out with her is how much of her wants to be there as a protector and somebody who supports and somebody who, you know, is there for her family, and how much of her is using that codependency piece of like, you need me. Like without me, you're not going to be anything. So it shouldn't do it in a mean way, but I was wondering how much of that is really family loyalty and I don't want to lose any more family and be there, and how much of it was like, I'm going to have to be wherever you are because you won't make it unless I'm there. Captain Levi.
一人で一個旅団並みの戦力があるってよ。
うるせえな。5年前とは全然違うな。調査兵団にこんなに期待する人たちがいる。ハンネスさん。
Wow.
お前ら昨日卒業したってな。あのガキンチョどもが偉いもんだ。
ハンネスさんこそ飲んだくれが公平部隊長だもんな。必ず巨人に勝つ。
Wonder if people are following him more.
聞いたみたいね。
That's what I wonder. Like if he had the speech, like if people are like, I want to be a part of that energy, like that is motivation. This guy is doing stuff.
サシャ、お前独房にぶち込まれたいのか。
本当にバカなんだな。バカって怖え。
後で皆さんで分けましょう。土地を奪還すればまた牛も羊も飼えますから。私もだからね。
Oh my gosh.
お前ら
何突っ立ってんだエレン。作業に戻んねえとバレちまうぞ。
お昼はまだ先だよ。
Back to work. Oh boy, look at that. What a visual. Is that real? Oh no! What in the world? Saved him. Oh, the wall. Oh no. Here we go again. There's Mom again.
一匹残らず。目標目の前。超大型巨人。それはチャンスだ。絶対にやった。
Get him.
5年ぶりだな。
Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's the end. Episode 4, I think it is. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I just can't believe what I just saw. They all get trained. They're all feeling great. He's motivated people to join. They're all in unison now, fully trained, ready to go. And then Big Red Man shows up, the colossal dang Titan, ready to kick a hole in the wall so the Titans can come through again. And they're going to go through the whole trauma all over again. Aaron, buckle up, my friend, because you got quite a battle ahead. And I think they are super well trained. But how do you beat something like that? You know, this is the test of like life, when you see things happen and it's like you do the best you can to get trained or to get healthy or to get well or to get physical shape, mental shape, emotional shape. And then you get faced with a big life challenge and you've got to figure out, do I really have the guts to take what's in front of me? You can do that. He's ready to face it. You can too. Don't forget that. And also, don't forget, if you want the full unedited episodes of this series or any one we have, go to Patreon, the VIP tier. It is where it's all at. The chat rooms are over there. Other series are over there. Arcane, Avatar, The Last of Us. We're just edge runners. We got them all. Go check it out when you get a chance. Great way to support the channel. We appreciate you for that. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. This is not real therapy. If you need it, go get it. Check the links in the description and please leave your comments. I want to hear those. Mental health matters. I can't wait to see what happens on Attack on Titan next. And remember, don't judge a book by its cover. I did. I shouldn't have. And now I'm paying the price. But it's a great price because I get to watch Attack on Titan. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy. you.